I have the Galaxy S26 here, and in today's video, I'll be showing you how to reboot any of these Samsung phones into safe mode. So this will work for the larger Galaxy S26, along with the more premium S26 Ultra. And we can use safe mode to help diagnose a large variety of software-related issues with Android. Let me show you. If you want to access safe mode on any phone in the Galaxy S26 series, then the first thing you'll need to do is bring up the power menu. From here, we're going to then long press on the power off button that we see here. And after a few seconds, you'll feel the phone give a little haptic feedback before you're asked if you want to reboot the device into safe mode. So just confirm from here, and you'll see the Galaxy S26 Plus reboot for you. There's no need to press any additional buttons here. We're just waiting for the smartphone to boot back into Android. And if it all went smoothly, you'll see a safe mode watermark in the bottom left corner of the screen. That's there to remind you why you cannot open any of your third-party apps or games right now. Just know that this restriction is not permanent at all. We can actually exit safe mode anytime by simply restarting the phone again. But most people will want to stay in this special boot mode for at least an hour or two while you're working to troubleshoot the problem. Here's what's happening. While your phone is in safe mode, all of your third-party apps will be disabled. And this is important because these applications can completely change the way Android operates. So, if you're noticing that your phone is overheating during simple tasks, or maybe you have noticed that the battery is draining to 0% in just a few hours, you can even use safe mode to help troubleshoot lag and performance issues, because it only allows apps to function if they were pre-installed within the firmware itself. Meaning, if you're still seeing the same issue while the phone is in safe mode, then the problem may have to do with the firmware itself. Either a widespread bug that everyone is experiencing, or it's possibly some corrupt file system data that is affecting the firmware itself. So let me know if this was able to help you to diagnose and troubleshoot your Samsung Galaxy S26.